World Championship. 20 races ahead of us. New bigger, wider, heavier cars, new drivers too, but the same need for speed and the desire to succeed. And we start here in Albert Park, Australia, around a 3.3-mile circuit. There are 58 laps ahead of us, 16 corners on this track, 6 to the left and 10 to the right, and some of them you don't even have to lift off on now. 384 metres down to the start, that all-important start where anything can happen here, and expect a little bit of carnage along the way. 2 DRS zones to increase the speed and reduce the drag along to turn 1 and down towards turn 3 as well. Melbourne looks an absolute picture today. The new season, always the greatest day of the year, whether it's your 12th year in the commentary box or your 34th year, informs Kevin Magnussen. Stoffel van Dorn on his birthday, Jolyon Palmer and Lance Stroll making his debut at the back of the grid, where Jenson Button made his debut back in 2000 for Williams as well. Seems such a long time ago. This man made his debut here and finished on the podium. What will happen today? Vettel, Hamilton, who can get into that first corner ahead? The Ferrari last year, Martin, started, it appeared to me, more consistently better than the Mercedes, so Vettel will feel he's got an excellent chance.
There's so many elements to it.
Vettel's teammate right behind. We have 5 lights on ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. Hamilton gets away very well indeed. Sebastian Vettel has to cover off Valtteri Bottas. Verstappen's already challenging Kimi Raikkonen into turn 1, the first 2. So Hamilton and Vettel go through unscathed. Then comes Bottas and Raikkonen just ahead of Verstappen. A bit clumsy, it looked like the Stoffel van Dorn towards the rear there in the McLaren. But Hamilton into turn 3 we go now. Felipe Massa challenging on Max Verstappen, and it looks like as well the places have been lost for Romain Grosjean, and going off the Sauber of Marcus Ericsson and Kevin Magnussen in the Haas down at turn 3.
Yeah, that'll be good to watch it again.
Just coming
he clipped Magnussen just caught the curb, but it straightened the car up.
And Ericsson cut across it.
Ericsson's entitled to. He's turning, he left him space. He caught the curb, you see, and just lost the steering out of his hand almost. So that's entirely down to Magnussen. But there's a new regulation this year, 38.2. Unless the driver is wholly or predominantly perceived to be at fault, the stewards will not take action. In other words, they're going to let them race a lot harder. But that is, they'll only be looking at Magnussen on that one.
Last
because
year,
Ericsson left him space.
Yeah, last year. A few laps that Hamilton, by leading more than 10 laps in this race, as into the pits comes Romain Grosjean. I wonder if there's a problem with his engine there. Yeah, look, there's huge plumes of smoke now coming from the rear of that Haas. Now, this is a real shame for Grosjean, who was looking forward. I spoke to him today. Yeah, he's getting out of the car. His race is over, and he was looking forward to a really good points haul. And so you could feel the difference in that Ferrari power unit from last year. Real improvement on it, but it's caught fire.
Turbo's gone, I'd imagine. That's bad. Yeah,
we'll
find out, but will the back marker skew that a little bit?
Yeah. Set down to you.
And it's the soft tyre for Mercedes, so it's starting to cool off down here. I can feel it. Nice stop for Mercedes. Even with these bigger wheels, they've trained long and hard for this, but it's the soft.
Losing time, but he is going to lose time if he carries on and doesn't pit. And guess what? Ferrari have left him out, Martin.
Wow. So they're going a long way then.
Do you remember this time last year when Ferrari were in a position to win the race, and their strategy rather, well, we thought, let them down a bit? Inaki Rueda, the chief of race strategy, Valtteri Bottas leading a race for the first time since Silverstone 2015 as well. This is how Lewis Hamilton would have seen Sebastian Vettel coming out of the pit. I tell you what, the Ferrari pit crew deserve an extra round of limoncello, and Toto Wolff knows that is
had to stay ahead of Verstappen, and he did.
The Sauber has stopped Marcus Ericsson out of this race, and I wonder if that's why we're seeing some yellow flags in the final sector. Just before turn 13, he's pulled to the side of the track. Bottas is going to come out as Verstappen and Hamilton. Verstappen pits. Verstappen pits, so Hamilton's got some clear air ahead of him. 10.
Now, Bottas just in front of me comes out also on the soft tyre. Let's see what Max Verstappen does. So Hamilton followed up on that radio message saying these tyres are gone, just saying he doesn't have any grip on them. They're meant to last till the end of the race. Oh, it's a slow stop.
10. Super soft tyres going on.
Super soft tyres
to the Red Bull.